أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم. Welcome back to the book summary of Exposing Yazeed, and today inshallah we will be summarizing chapter 5, Yazīd Expressing Delight at the Martyrdom of Imam Hussayn عليه السلام. In chapter 5, Shaykh al-Islam claimed that Yazid did not merely accept the killing of Imam Husayn عليه السلام, but openly celebrated it. Rather than showing grief or regret, the chapter presents historical reports from early Sunni historians and Hadith scholars claiming that Yazid expressed pride, recited poetry of revenge, and publicly rejoiced after the tragedy of Karbala. The chapter gathers numerous narrations from historians including Al-Tibari, Al-Tibrani, and many others. According to these reports, when the blessed head of Imam Husayn عليه السلام was brought before Yazid in Damascus, he recited poetry celebrating victory over his enemies. Several narrations quote him repeating similar verses describing the killing as an act of revenge against those who opposed his family. One narration describes Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam, who was present as a captive, responding not with anger but by reciting verses from the Quran, reminding everyone that all events occur by Allah's decree. The chapter presents this as a stark contrast between the patience of the Prophet ﷺ's family and Yazid's arrogance. A major focus of the chapter is Yazid's repeated use of pre-Islamic poetry. Shaykh al-Islam Dr. Muhammad Tahir al-Qadri argued that these poems were not simply fictional quotations but reflected Yazid's real beliefs. One famous poem expresses the wish that his ancestors, who died fighting the Prophet ﷺ at the Battle of Badr, could witness what had happened at Karbala. The chapter takes this as evidence that Yazid viewed the killing of Imam Husayn alayhi salam as revenge for the defeat suffered by the pagan Quraysh during the lifetime of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Some reports also mention companions and members of the Prophet ﷺ's family objecting to Yazid's behavior, while others describe him becoming angry when anyone criticized Ibn Ziyad, the governor who oversaw the events leading to Karbala. After presenting these narrations, the author concludes that the evidence demonstrates Yazid was pleased with the martyrdom of Imam Husayn alayhi salam. The chapter contends that his public celebration, his repeated recitation of revenge poetry, and his treatment of the Prophet ﷺ's family make it impossible to claim he was innocent or unaware of what had taken place. Chapter 5 therefore builds its case by collecting historical reports from classical Islamic sources that portray Yazid not as a reluctant ruler, but as someone who openly celebrated the tragedy of Karbala. The chapter's central argument is that these narrations reveal both his personal approval of Imam Husayn alayhi salam's martyrdom and the ideological motives behind his actions, leaving the reader to consider the historical evidence presented by the author.